Indie Mogul.
He's about to get some help
Where are my notes for the 11 o'clock?
I think they're in there.
Oh my God.
from the last person he ever imagined.
Did you draw my worksheets? Pictures of people kissing or something?
The princess says those companies are gonna get married.
How did you know about this impending marriage? Where are you getting this information?
We interrupt your regular Beyond the Trailer programming to bring you an Eddie Murphy intervention.
Eddie, I can appreciate that everyone needs to make a buck. Sometimes more. You're a Hollywood legend, and no one can blame you for wanting all the financial rewards that go along with such a title. But I would like to remind you that not everything that's valuable is tangible. If you took your career to a pawn shop these days, how much could you get? My guess is not very much, or at the very least a hell of a lot less than you would have gotten back in the late 1980s. That's 20 years ago, Eddie. Your heyday is the stuff of nostalgia, and it doesn't have to be that way. We still love you. Saturday Night Live, 48 Hours, Beverly Hills Cop, you know what? Even The Nutty Professor. We remember those movies like they were yesterday. We want them and you back. I mean, geez, you've taken such good care of yourself, you even look the same. Now, we respect that Dr. Dolittle and Daddy Daycare were successful. You don't have to stop making those kinds of movies. Can't you do both? I know you're not big on working behind the camera, but we're in the middle of a comedy boom. Get in here, challenge yourself. I'm sure Will Ferrell, Judd Apatow, Ben Stiller, Steve Carell, and even Tyler Perry would love, no, scratch that, be honored to work with you. Eddie, we're glad the kids like you, but you're too talented to be just a babysitter. Come on over here and sit with us at the grown-ups table. We miss you. Are you an Eddie Murphy fan? If so, what movie won you over? For me, it was Beverly Hills Cop. The jokes, the location, the theme music. It's a fabulous movie and one of my favorites growing up. Write your fondest Eddie Murphy memories down below, and after the break, we'll try to get some idea from audiences why Murphy keeps making these family comedies.
My name is Mateo, and I see movies everywhere. You're watching Indie Mogul.
I like the Magic Dad, and I like to get the book.
Oh, yeah? So would you want to help your dad out at work, or your parents out at work like that?
Yes,
Have you ever seen an Eddie Murphy movie before?
yes,
Which one? Do you remember?
yes, the Magic Dad.
That's right.
Everyone up, went up, and the Magic Dad.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah? Oh, so you had a good day at the movies, huh? What was better, Up or Imagine That?
the Magic Dad.
Ooh. So, did you think Eddie Murphy was funny? Do you think the dad was funny?
No, I think the girl was so funny. He was screaming at the dad.
Oh, yeah? Do you think she'd be a good friend for you? Would you like to be
Yes.
friends with her?
Yes,
So, on a 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst, what would you give Imagine That?
Imagine That was had a friend. Eight.
Well, there you have it. Imagine That gets an 8. No one else?
All the kids today are camera shy.
Imagine that. Any adults?
No.
Ugh. Well, Adrian, what's your favorite Eddie Murphy movie?
Trading Places is the only one I've ever seen.
Ooh, and that also came out 20 years ago. You see what I'm saying, Eddie Murphy? All right, well, I'm Grace Randolph, and me, Adrian, and that kid just went beyond the trailer.